Hey everybody, Dr. Jaws here, and we are watching probably the saddest clip in this whole series. I thought this was going to be fun, but it's really a very disturbing start. This is the Kepler boy? Kintner boy? That scene. So, starting the clip now.
Hey Mike, I know you got a lot of problems downtown, but I've got a couple of problems at the house I wish you could take care of.
What is he even talking about?
I can't get down to the office, and that garbage truck next to the office has got to be.
So what I need is a red zone. It's a simple thing.
That's so stupid.
Clear a minute, please.
I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. Yeah, fine. It's fine.
Listen, if the kids go in the water, it's worrying you.
No.
They can play out here on the beach.
All right, let them go.
Harry.
It's cold. We know all about you, Chief. You don't go in the water at all, do you?
Some bad hat, Harry. It is a classic movie.
Chief Brody, you are uptight. Come on. That's it.
So stupid. Pause. Okay, sorry. I love the Muffin Man kid. Okay, so okay, let's talk about splashing really quick. So it's popular trivia that splashes attract sharks, and I kind of don't know. Like, do they really? Because one thing is like a lot of sharks don't like people. They don't really care for people, and they're freaked out by people. They think we're these really weird, deformed seals. Like, they don't like people at all. Like, most sharks avoid us, and a lot of loud noises. Like, it's just, I feel like it's more of a disturbance than a dinner bell. You know what I mean? I was just cracking up at that clip because it just zoomed in on the splashing, like, oh wow, fatal mistake, and it's like, well. Is it? I don't really know. Let me know what you think about splashing, because I'm kind of on the fence with it. I can see it go both ways. I can see it be an attractant in terms of struggling fish, but I can also see it being a deterrent because it's just noisy and disturbing. So, and again, most shark species, the vast majority of them, they don't like people. They just stay away from them for the most part. So, anyway, moving on. I think we are missing a dog.
Flip it! Flip it!
Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, I gotta pause again. I'm so sorry. Except I'm not sorry. This is one hungry the shark. Like, he eats the dog and then is like, I'm still hungry, and eats the person. I don't know. I feel like you would take a break, you know, like eat, digest, and then come back. Dog is a pretty big meal, you know. Why would a shark? I don't know. I just think it's funny, this double whammy of poor Pipit and the boy. But anyway, moving on. Legs. Legs. Oof. Oh, this is gonna get bad. Oh, this one's the worst. Holy shit. Oh.
Okay.
Alex?
She looks like a school teacher I used to have. Sorry. This is a sad moment. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh man, that is the worst one. It's weird because like when I was a kid growing up, like, you know, I saw this scene and I was like, yeah, you know, and part of that feeling is like it's because it's all removed. It's all like whimsical. It's all like, you know, oh, this shit never happens in real life. You know, this is just like, wow. You know, like, look at the special effects. Look at the kid, by the way, erupted into blood. That is really messed up. I was totally fine with it when I was a kid, dude. I was like totally cool. Like all the gross stuff, I was like, yeah, that's amazing. You know, I just, not because I was a sick kid. It's just like kids, I don't think connect with. I don't think they connect these things with reality, you know, which is kind of amazing. It's kind of a funny part of growing up where you just, it really hits you at some point in your life where it's like, oh, none of this is like a fantasy. None of this is this fancy dreamland, you know, like, you know, this is real, you know, and more so with I mean, bigger events than shark attacks, like war and, you know, violence, horrible things like, you know, things that are more important than shark attacks. When I was reading through, like, I forget what kind of video I was watching, but I was reading through some of the videos, and some of the comments are really messed up. I saw YouTubers commenting, it was like a shark attack video or something. It's like, this is what happens when apes go into the water. And it's at first I was like completely revolted and disgusted, but then, you know, I kind of realize more and more as I age, it's an immaturity on the part of that person. They haven't connected yet that these are real people experiencing real events. This is also something that Shark Week does and that I really don't like. Last year, a couple of the shows on Shark Week, only a couple, the minority of the shows, and the year before, they romanticize these shark attacks. It's like shark porn. You know, they do these attacks and they do this very stylized thing. It's kind of like, there's a couple of murder shows like that. Like, have you ever heard the term, like, murder porn? You know, it's the same thing. We're distancing ourselves from the reality of everything. We are, you know, we're not honoring the victims or anything by telling their story. We're actually using them as a platform for entertainment because we're playing up people's perception that this stuff doesn't happen. This stuff is in stories. This stuff is in, you know, I don't know how to say it. Like, I think with shark attacks, because they're so rare, it's easy to romanticize them, kind of, like, or to, not romanticize, but, like, distort them, you know. It's easy to use it as, like, you know, oh, this doesn't happen, so we can kind of, like, gin it up, and we can put some Hollywood into it, you know, but it's, like, it does happen, though, to real people, so it's a very horrifying incident, you know. It's freaky, so... Anyway, this was the worst attack in the whole film. Quinn's death is pretty graphic, but like this, I think this is the worst one because it's a boy. Man, this is off to a weird start.
Some bad hat, Harry.
So let's move on. Clip number 3. This is so sad so far. I'm so sorry. Jaws.